Greetings, and once again, welcome back to the Insanity! And if anyone is insane, it's me. Because we are missing a shit ton of stuff, and I think I have figured out why. First of all, where is that? I think it's here. The Mukmoks. Yes, what are they up to, you might wonder, because they haven't barely even started doing anything. Yes, exactly. Besides for the fact that they are wasting a shit ton of salt. Because no one has told them at any point to stop producing salt. So, now that that's taken care of, I will shortly tell you what we did in the last episode. Once I fix this, because it's very hard to do two things at the same time. And I was just wondering, oh, why don't you do anything? Because, I mean, I'm so used to you doing stuff. As soon as I configure this, I'm so used to having less than that. And then I remember that, oh, right, we have 97,000 salt here. Okay, as I was saying, in the last episode, we started setting up this area where we will be producing some biomass. And we also set up this quartz mine, which is giving us plenty of quartz. Plenty of quartz. Although, unfortunately, all the quartz that we are getting is being consumed very quickly. Because we are also producing these green thingies over here, green SiC, I think, for advanced casting. And advanced casting is pretty important, so I might look into start using the more advanced, more awesome quartz processing process, which I have researched a while ago. Now, in this episode, let's continue fixing things, because if you thought that the salt was the only problem we had, well, you would be wrong. While I am here, I might as well provide 200 steel plates to this, meaning that it will produce some more water barrels, which means that we should maybe start getting some more mukmoks. And then we should also take our super train and go over here somewhere, where we simply should set up a radar. Jesus, this train is fast. Doesn't matter how many times I'm driving it or how many times I'm saying it, it's still super fast. Thank you. Yay, now we can see a bit more. At least over here. And then just so happens that saline water is not the only thing missing in town. Oops. I knew I had changed that. Ugh. It's so dizzying. Oops, sorry. It's so dizzying driving here. I would like to go over there, please. Thank you. So the thing is that here we have... Why do we have steel here? Excellent question. Wish I could tell you. Why do we have copper here? Why do we have any of these things here? Something might have gotten wrong at some point. But either way, here we should also actually have these things. Yes, I know. inventory is full. Of course, I just took a bunch of stuff from it. So here we have no request priority. Over here on this side, guess what? We have a request priority. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to create this one, which basically will be shared between them. So for everything that is not 0, I'll put and basically just forward things. So I might as well just use an arithmetic one. Those tend to be easier to understand. Everything times 1, output everything. The reason I do this is because I still want to avoid connecting them to each other. Because that would mean that both things would be requested at both stations, and that would be bad. Sure, I can use you. Ta-da! Now both of these should kind of have 5 as a... Okay, no more crazy things here now. Good. Oh, wow, what a coincidence that we actually got plenty of steel over here. It's almost as if I planned this, but I promise you I didn't. I honestly have no clue where those things came from. But I do know a place where we could have some more steel. Thank you. Anyway. You don't make any sense to have there. Thank you. Going up here and doing the same thing for... Jesus, this train is so fast. I swear, it's crazy. And here we can fix some steel plates and an inserter. Mumble, mumble. And then I think I could also use some kind of magic. How about you do something like that? That way we can fit a small little shed over here where we can insert barrels. Maybe that is actually enough that you produce these things as long as there are no barrels, no empty barrels. Empty barrels equals to 0. Especially considering this is just belt that I'm outputting to, so I'm not putting it into any warehouse or anything. That means that I can just fill this belt as long as there is nothing here. I think this should work. Worst case scenario, I will have too many water barrels suddenly. But the important thing is basically that there's always space in this one. And then you need cages, but that you should hopefully get eventually. You need any more? Sure, have some more. Thank you. Right, then let's fix some stations, I think. And probably one manual request. Let's see. Let's start at distillates south. And then we should also go to Nevro processors. Actually, we can start here because that's closest. Thank you. I would like, surprise, surprise, a pump. And then I would like, surprise, surprise. Nope, too far. I would very much like to send this. Or do I need to? No, let's see. Let's use one of these. Green wire, bloop, 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 and bloop. And actually, why not do bloop, bloop, bloop? Because these should be active if blue signal equals 0. That is, if there is no waiting train. Except for you, you should be always active. Sorry. And then let's see, you need to be connected to this one. I think. You are connected, you are connected, you are connected, you are not connected. Good. Because then we can do the little magic of changing this signal over here to 5000. Which means that we can deliver etching solution a lot more often. And more importantly, automatically! Without me having to do anything. I don't know why I did not think about that a long while ago, but ta-da! Now we have 8900 broom. And while this train is here... Oh, right. I should have used that light instead. That actually makes more sense. You... Oh. Damn it. Now you are stopped. Yes, good. Good thing that I checked this. You should kind of have a little bit... You gotta be kidding me. You're really pumping out every last drop. Yeah, okay, at least you... I guess you got what you came for. Oh, why? Oh well. Etching solution done. Okay. Then we can briefly fix this thing over here before we go down to the distillates. Because here we have plenty of stuff that needs to be delivered, but I'm tired of making manual deliveries, so I don't know why I didn't do this a long time ago. Provide threshold 200. Now I would like to see this request that comes here, because I expect that a lot of things will be requested at once here. Come on, give me an update. Thank you. Oh, 2 trains. MOSFET, oh right, 2 different destinations. Okay, that's fine. And it looks like we should maybe change name of this. Although I guess anyone named Henrik really likes this. Item provider. Awesome. Oh, hello, little robot. This should give us more of these things. Why didn't I do this a long time ago? I don't know. Maybe I thought manual requests were fun or something. Okay, distillate south. That's not it. That's not it either. That's the one. Woof. So here we only have providers. That's good. Then we can fix this and say that if we have blue equals 0, then these should be active. And then we can check this little thing and realize that, okay, tall oil. How about changing this to 5K? Not the request. Oh, nice, you have some lubricant on the way. Wait. My lubricant. Do I really have 25K here? How do you count? It says that we have 60K olefins. It takes everything times 2 for some reason. Oh. Maybe that's why? Olefins, 30K. That's better. Sorry, I don't have any more lubricant. Someone fooled you. Okay, what do you have? Tall oil, 10K. Yeah, I think that's gonna be hard. Sorry, only 5K. I guess the problem was just me connecting this green wire to this one and then creating a little loop. Okay. Yay, I have 800 or so. Okay. I think this should be enough. And then let's make one little manual delivery. Assuming that we have some slaked lime here, which we do. I would like to go to the slaked lime, please. The reason why we are not making more at the moment is because we are currently lacking we are lacking, what are we lacking? We are lacking coke. But I plan on fix that. You, train, go here. And then you can continue up here. Hello. And let's see if we remember this. You inactivate, you activate. 8.1K, thank you, that's good enough for me. See with a moss. Thanks you for your delivery. Okay, one little more manual delivery because of research reasons. Because research is currently stuck at stainless steel. And I figure that is something that I did provide here last episode, so now I should have it. Besides, it's not like it's taking it that long time to do this anyway. Thank you. I'm willing to keep some of this. Oh, damn it. Don't need this water. Oh, why do I have so much raw fiber? Okay, moving right along. Manual delivery is done. I would like to continue with biomass processing, and in order to do that, I think I need some of these things. Evaporator, pulp mill, and heavy something, maybe? Evaporator, tin plates, and nickel slit plates in case I want to make an advanced one. Tin plates. Do I want to make an advanced one? I think you have the answer right here. Pulp mill. Treated wood. I think I should have treated wood. Oh, why do I have landfill here? Okay. You can actually be a fluid delivery wagon thing. Depot, one fluid wagon. Feels like I have quite a bit of train stations, but that's to no one's surprise. Damn, you are slow. Me spoiled? No. Okay, so pulp mill. I recall that I needed treated wood and stone for this. Pulp mill? Sure, why not? As you can see, I am getting a bit more generous now with this. Because the complex circuits are actually being surprisingly well produced. Something is going right, and I honestly don't quite know what. Here, have some of these, because I don't need it. You can even have some oaks. Thank you. Pulp mill is produced, and then the question is, what is this thing? Heavy oil refinery. Evaporator, pulp mill. Heavy oil refinery. Chromium. Just chromium. Do I have any chromium here? Seems like I do. Heavy oil refinery. I'm actually even crafting this one now without even thinking about it. I mean, wow. I have complex circuit boards. I have complex circuit boards. You do probably not. Although in case you are playing a much easier mod pack, you are probably have shot away a bunch of rockets and mumble mumble. Anyway, I don't even have time for a water break. You have to drive really, really slowly if you want to put rails ahead of you. This train is really bonkers. As one of my viewers put it, you know who you are. Pulp mill. Thank you. Let's fix this little setup. Evaporator. Thank you. Jesus Christ, huge factory building. Thank you. Quartz tube. Silicon carbide. Right. Quartz tube especially might actually be a bit tricky. Although maybe not actually. Quartz tube. How about you say 1000, no actually 300, and silicon carbide should be a bit easier to get, so that we can say 1200. Or actually let's not, let's say 500. Because then I will say request threshold 200. Because the biomass, which is the only thing we are requesting in large amounts, is just being requested like, I mean that's, although, yeah. Maybe, which, This doesn't quite have the effect that I was planning on, because currently it will always request 4000 because we have so goddamn lots of biomass. And that's, yeah, I'll have to think about that. But what I don't need to think about is the fact that, oh, maybe we should actually start using these. I still haven't figured out a plan for those. I do have plenty of stack filter inserters. I have plenty of stack Let's just start with some stack inserters. And let's see, what do I need? Oh, I'm finished soon with the Oaks research. That's really nice. What do I need? I need quartz. No, silicon carbide. Too many silicons. Yay! Yeah, quartz tube. That's what I need. Thank you. Yay! And then I will actually add phytomining here, with the reasoning that I would really like this cobalt enriched biomass. Even though it requires Renia, which I haven't produced yet, I think it would be very, very nice to get cobalt extract that way instead of any other way. Because currently that is taking quite a bit of time and consumes a plenty of nickel ore, which we can also request using this approach. Well, we will see what will happen with that. And you need more stainless steel, of course. Oh well. But first, biomass. Yeah, this should probably be enough. Don't think I will need this. Maybe no. Can you share belt? I don't think so. Because I think you are going to separate places. Okay, biomass we need to put there. There we need to fix some kind of magic. Fine powdered biomass, powdered biomass. Right, so it's the fine powder that is the last step. Yes. And then here you need, oh, actually you can share belts. Quartz tube and silicon carbide. Nice. Thank you, inserters. Thanks for the stack inserters. Thank you, robots. Thank you for the stack inserters. So how about we just put a little belt over here, and then we can actually move these 2 steps left. Roop, 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 and roop. And then this chest is obviously in the way, but that's okay. Thank you, autosave. And I think actually this makes it a bit more copy-pastable. And this is just producing one thing. Thank you. And then that should go into here, and here there will be a little bit of a complication, probably. So let's see, a bit less space. Then I will reuse things first. And then I need to have, okay, so one thing over there, one thing over there, and one thing over, nope, one thing over there. So powdered biomass is that one. That is what you need. And fine powdered biomass should go over there, which leaves us with just biomass, which we should take back there, where we can actually use a little splitter and say that it should prioritize from that side. Bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop. So nice, so copy-pastable, so lovely. And you are producing... I think you might be too fast. So you are producing 3 things. I don't really care about what you have what. What I do care about is that you get input fast enough. So I will probably need some more of those apparently. And then you will just output stuff. And how much are you outputting? 18, 24, up to 30. Something like that. And then these things. Fine powdered biomass to dried biomass. Oh. And here I thought that was the last step already, but of course it never is it? And it's 30:30, although this is taking 10 seconds, so there should be a bit more time. Well, not if you're using slow inserters, there's not. Or I mean fast inserters, but fast but slow? I don't know. What would you call them? Here you go. I think you made this. And here you go. No, not you. You. Thank you. You can do something with that. And here we have you. Okay. Dried biomass nitrogen. I need to request that. It just so happens that I have a fluid central prepared for this. N as in nitrogen, or A as in nitro. E maybe as in nitrogen. Nitrogen. No, I'm so used to putting negative numbers, but here I shouldn't do that. Not with fluid centrals. And look at that, we have a delivery on the way. Thank you, Bitumen. I could put it around, or I could just walk straight through. Then what I would like is this to be a bit closer over here, probably. Then you need 4 inputs. 3 of them are item inputs. Okay, it's quite easy to figure out what goes where actually. Because there's a lot of that and then a little bit of this. Thank you, robots. Ah, you need to go charge. Ay, 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 weak robot. Okay, then that should come here. We'll put one of those there, 10 seconds, okay. Like that. Oh, right, 10 seconds crafting time, but you are twice as fast, so... Ooh, I like this. Oh, and then you need to... How to do that, I wonder. Probably something like this. You need to input from the left as a priority. Then I need to make sure that those things go on the right side of the belt. Probably literally. And you have 1 item input, output. Thank you, autosave. Here you made this, and then you have bio oil. And then the question is, what can we do with bio oil? One thing we can do is to provide it to LTN, but that's boring and too easy, so instead we will make raw coal out of it and put it in a reformer. Oh, look at that. We are still producing complex circuit boards. We have 200 in logistics. We will provide circuits to LTN We are providing circuits to LTN. Can you imagine? Someone have forgotten to change this constant combinator. I thought I did that. Okay. This is really nice, I have to say. I think we need to scale up the production of these microchips. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Electronics factory. Okay, seems like robots might solve that. That's cool. Doesn't happen every day. Then we will see what the next thing is that needs scaling up. Reformer. Right. Oh, blah. I have an item provider over there. That's good. That's probably where I should try and put stuff. Raw coal, yes, thank you. High tank. 2 of you maybe. Actually move up a bit. Thank you. And you just eat that. Whoa. Why do I have so much raw coal here? Here, you made this. You probably didn't, but I don't care who did. And of course, probably totally unnecessary, but whatever. $15 at the time. That's pretty nice. I wonder if maybe I can do something like this. Just to use both sides of the belt. Thank you. You know what? I would rather have it go this way around. Because there's less things in the way here. Which also means that I can put this one over here. And use a fast underground belt through here. Thank you. And down through here. And over here. And what am I producing here? Raw coal. Right, thanks. Stack inserters. Raw coal. Yeah, 4,000. I think this is something that we can have plenty of. Yay! Thank you! Oh, I have a completely free row available. That's amazing. Silicon carbide, I think you are requested over here. Yep, thank you. So much complex circuit boards. So yeah, right. Quartz tube seems to be needed, but that might actually be on its way, unless you are requesting. Yeah, exactly. This is what I was afraid of. This is kind of ridiculous. Just requesting 400 biomass at a time. That's like stupid. So what I will do is that I will add this little signal known as R. R as in requests, and say 2000. So I would like to request at least 2000 biomass at a time. And then I would like to say that if biomass minus R output as biomass. And then I have 1.1k. Now I have 1k. Okay, so if biomass is 0, kind of. If biomass is less than or equal to 0, wait a minute. You say times minus 4000, okay. Can I change this a bit? Because if you are more than 25k, that means that, okay, we have plenty of it. And then I will reduce that, or say that, okay, that I would like to request that. And that will be my input to here. But then the thing is that, okay, minus 4000. Now I should have like, okay, if this is more than 2000, now if this is, it feels like I'm making it unnecessarily complicated for me. Maybe I should have gone to bed instead. Would probably have been way more constructive. So I would like to have, like, if this is less than some number. Okay, let's actually do it like that. If biomass, let's make it a stupid way. If biomass is less than or equal to 0, then output biomass equal to 1. Okay, biomass. You go there. You are not less than or equal to 1. Then I can output no, I already have an R there, that's bad. 0. And then I would like to, yeah, actually that's what I can do. let's copy this. Say that this should multiply 0 by that value. Output 0. And then, oh, that's why I'm currently not requesting anything good. And then you take that times 0, which will come from over here. And here I would very much like to test this before I do anything. 0 minus 4000 minus 4000. This is so complicated. It definitely doesn't feel like it needs to be this complicated. But now it is. And now you will make a biomass request of approximately 2000. Please. Oh shit, that was consumed. Okay. We still have plenty. Good. So how much of this do we have? Have you maybe already made a delivery of this? Yep, you have. Oh, twice. Nice. Very nice. Why are you not making requests? Wow. Minus 4000. Eh? Wait a minute. Oh, okay. You are outputting that value. That value should go here. That's better. Now you will request 2800. Thank you. Exactly. Then I will put back this. And then everything is fine, sort of. Moving right along. Enough time wasted over here. Jeez, this is consuming quite a bit of nitrogen, it seems. That's not great. Although we are definitely creating a lot of raw coal here, which hopefully should help us create more coke, which should hopefully help us with a lot of other things. Is my theory. You know what? I think you should stop getting this slaked lime. Actually. I think you've had enough of this slaked lime, and I think that this new production is way, way, way better. Which kind of tells me that I should probably go here and change this thing. And say that you should actually take input priority from the left side. And then sure, I can give you a little balancing, not that you really need it or deserve it, but sure, whatever. And that should give you quite a bit of stuff to work on. I wonder, can I make any? I can. And I'm doing it. It feels like I've shifted from being super, super, super cautious with using complex circuits to just wasting them away. And it all happened really quickly. I was just about to say that I'm quite curious to know when this production stops. Turns out it already did, because we are missing skin. Which is actually not very surprising. That's kind of what the oak area and everything is supposed to solve. No recipe, you say? Well, how about we fix that? And how about we just share the belt a bit more? That looks good to me. Secondary crusher, bye bye. Yeah, you are on your way to niobium and Nexlit. That makes perfect sense, because that's where that is needed. Let's fix this little thing up here. Boom. So you currently have 243 of these. How about we say that if you have more than 100, feel free to provide. And then I'm curious, well, of course it's gonna go to the mall, right? Because that has a priority of 10. Jari Koivisto. Sounds very Finnish. Especially when I pronounce it like that. Although honestly I'm not quite sure how to produce it in any other way. Because I bet it's a Finnish name. So thank you very much, Jari Koivisto, for your train station. Item provider. 243, going to the mall. Then it seems like the whole thing with these things need another bunch of stainless steel. So I guess someone will just have to provide it. And then it looks like it also needs some complex circuit boards. I guess someone will have to provide it. What was that AUG thing that I researched? Quality AUG food. Right. And bedding. So... Oh, wait, what is this? Another recipe for manure. Using raw fiber and salt. Do I have space for that over here? That's the question. Okay, so it's just the raw fiber that is missing. Seems like I definitely have space for it, although do I need it? That's another question. Maybe I do actually. Ah, right. AUG food, because AUG food is most commonly missing seaweed. Although I'm kind of hoping that maybe I have solved that. And in case you are wondering, my plan here is that to not keep the food production over here, I plan on moving it either over here, although that's a bit of a bad place because it has this titanium ore thing, or I would move it over here. Yeah, let's say over here. I'm quite happy with that biomass processing, by the way. Now the thing is that my robots keep coming to me. Oh, actually, how much? Well, I'm requesting it, so that should be fine. I think I'm gonna need some Renia codex. Question is how many? Okay, I can make a plantation without too many issues. We should be able to start the Renia. I will need one codex and one sunflower DNA sample, and let me guess. The sunflower DNA sample does require Renia codex. Exactly. And some green science packs, which should not be that difficult. But that means that I will need another Renia codex, which might take just a little while because I need more complex circuit boards, although I know that they are on their way, and look at that, here they come. Oh right, you only give me 2 at a time. Then the question is, will one of these be enough or not? I kind of hope and think that, and hope, yeah, I wish they will be. Rania seeds. You need 4 of those. Okay. That's not great. So 3 seeds can produce a lot of these. And I need 1 to put into here. That's not great. So I think I'm gonna need 5 of these. 4 to start the seeds, and 1 to be provided in the little thingy as a little module. There's plenty of versions here that I don't have yet. And now stage 2. Oh, I can actually research that. Interesting. Might come in handy. I don't have that much Yaedals though, so I might lay low a bit with that. Well, I'm pretty sure it will come in handy eventually. Course fraction, not a problem. Yeah, so I'm gonna need 4 of these. That's not great, because that means plenty of more good alien samples and other stuff. Which is kind of annoying, actually. So I basically need more codexes. Yeah, I will have to wait with that. Oh well, oh well. Let's see, how are we doing with, first of all, the small parts? Not super great, because we are missing those things. The gear wheels. But the good part is that we are definitely making some progress. Actually, maybe I should stop this thing. Maybe I should prioritize the small parts. Isn't there a better recipe for small parts? Which requires this, of course. Which I can kind of research now. Very tempting. Very, very tempting. Just need to get through the mining machines. Ugh. Why did I research this? This requires 250. 250 is quite a bit. But okay. I need more cobalt extract. I need more nickel ore. Oh, speaking of nickel ore. I don't think this is a plan any longer. It just so happens that here I'm producing nitrogen. But I'm producing nitrogen using both bitumen and the other thing. I'm gonna stop that. Because I would like to only produce nickel ore from the bitumen right now. And then I'm sure there was another oh, I can drill for them as well. Although this requires drilling machines, oil industry machinery I mean, which is a little bit far away right now. So there's one more thing, or rather one more area which I would like to visit in this episode. That happens to be the distillates. I had some other ideas, but yeah, distillates it is. Or actually, I would like to test this theory that this that the small parts is what is holding me back. Because small parts is required for tar drilling and for a bunch of the other drillings. So let's see what happens if we start making some more small parts. Good, you remember what you were programmed as. I need more inserters. I need even more inserters. I can never have too many inserters, it seems. Come on! Now I'm running out of bolts. Ah, of course. I need 2 bolts. But I only need 1 for everything else. Do you happen to have any iron sticks? You do, actually. Have some iron sticks, please. Give me some small parts, please. Actually, I do have 400 small parts there in my inventory. But I would like to know what happens once you reach 1,000 here. Where will you go? That's the everlasting question. In this case, I'm kind of hoping that you will go to... Let's see, where did you go last time? Ugh, nowhere. Ore production, tar drilling. Okay, that was a while ago. 263.03. Yeah, it was like 20 minutes ago anything happened here, so I think that now you should go to tar drilling. Tar drilling, item requester, awesome! Now you are missing iron sticks, plenty of iron sticks. 50 iron sticks becomes 100 small parts. Should I? You know what? Let's do it. Worst thing that can happen is that an alarm will start beeping. Wow, this is actually seems to make quite a difference. When you look at it, that view, it's loading the graph so much faster. Hey, am I still I doubt I will need those again. Nope, not over there. I would just like to check in briefly over here. Although I don't really... Well, if I... Yeah, okay, let's go over here and then use the map. There's really no use in opening the map while you are on your way anywhere now. You have that, you have that, you have that, you have drilling fluid. You should have everything. How are we doing over here? Plenty. We have plenty, 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 plenty. We are even continuing to make drilling fluid. However, we also seem to also be making these things. Because we are making these things. Aha! Interesting. We are not making a lot of these things because we are missing these things. Probably because we are missing coke. As usual. Boy, you need a lot of starch. Maybe it's time actually to upgrade these things. What? Hello? No? Why not? You. From filter inserter to stack filter inserter. There we go. That's more like it. Automated factory, I wonder. Stainless steel, plastic bar. Obtainable. Totally obtainable. This AUG food is being consumed really quickly. Really, really, really quickly. How are we doing with the AUG foods? We seem to be going plus. Mostly, so it should be fine. Especially maybe now. Oh, right. Yeah, the thing is that whenever we are not making seaweed, because seaweed is consuming quite a lot of slaked lime and or saline water and or anything else. And slaked lime is consuming a lot of coke, which is kind of problematic and also something that I hope I have might maybe fixed now. Yeah, like every time I see you, you seem to be going to the niobium nexylate provider. Okay, apparently you are not. You have actually gone to plenty different places in just recently. How are we doing with this? Oh, come on. Obviously I need more than that. Ah, and you are also missing some... Are you really missing some coal there? That can't be right. Actually, it is probably right. because you seem to have some weird conditions over here. Fine. Oh! Oh, stainless steel. Fine. I guess I will do it the old-fashioned way. And I don't want to do it so old-fashioned that I'm using super old electric poles, but yeah, I can use these older screeners, that's fine. And then you can probably do a little belt balancing magic. And then you should hopefully make a lot more coke. Although I'm curious here to see like coke in the last hour or so. It's been pretty stable ever since here. And I guess that that is because of the raw coal that I'm now providing. I bet that has made a significant impact. Because this biomass providing, or rather biomass processing, seems to be a pretty neat way of converting this. And apparently I have so much that I could still even make more. Although I have used up all my silicon carbide, and that's not great, because silicon carbide is produced from over here, isn't it? It is. And it's produced from green SiC. And green SiC needs coke. This better be a positive loop, otherwise I don't know what to do. So 4 silicon carbide equals 300 bio oil, no 600 bio oil. 600 bio oil equals 15 times 6, that's 90 raw coal. 90 raw coal should probably be a bit more than this amount of coke. Yeah, so I think it's fine. As I was saying, distillates. Because one of the things we are missing is coal gas. One of the things we can produce from low distillates. Let's see. Is coal gas. Heavy oil refinery. Ugh. Huh. Okay, steel plates. Need 60 steel plates. Have you met my friends, the robots? They're quite nice, actually. 40 concrete. 40 concrete shouldn't be too much problems, but right now it kind of is. And actually, I don't think I will have that much low distillates to warrant that. Especially considering currently I have absolutely 0 low distillates. Is there space here? Thank you, autosave. How about if we do something like that, and then we say coal gas. Then we say low distillates. Then we say tin chromium alloy. And then we say please be provided over here. Like here. You will now be known as coal gas. Coal gas here, coal gas there, coal gas not everywhere. Less than ideal. Okay, but sure. I'm always up for some spaghetti challenge. Especially when it's one that can be solved quite easily. Pump. Thank you. Then there was something else that I would like to do. Namely, make some gasoline out of the medium distillates, which we have quite a lot of. So medium distillates becomes script distillates, which now can become some more things after some recent research that we did. So I'm gonna need a light oil refinery. Then there are some other interesting ways here, like if you combine this one, which produces gasoline, with this one, which can produce light oil and more residual oil, and light oil can become, among other things, petroleum gas or syngas and tar, assuming that we have some activated carbon, which might not be the cheapest thing, but whatever. And then it's like the possibilities start to become endless, especially considering petroleum gas can become, among other things, more syngas, which we can put into this loop thingy and can become more crude oil if you just combine it with some aromatics. And no, aromatics is not anything that we are in short supply of at the moment. Definitely not. So there's plenty of things we can do. Only question is, what should we do? What we should do is to make a light oil refinery. Now let's use an old one. Can't really explain why though, but why not? And then let's see. This is starting to become slightly problematic in terms of logistics. Petroleum gas, no. Gasoline, please. Gasoline, yes. Stripped distillates and tin chromium alloy. Well, tin chromium alloy we have right up there. Then we need to find where do we have stripped distillates. We have stripped distillates over there. And then maybe we can put it over here. And then maybe we can use an underground thingy. And then use this belt to come over here, where we will use a simple inserter, connect the pipes, connect the electricity, and boom, make plenty of gasoline. And then the thing is that we need to decide what to do with the gasoline. Excellent question. One thing we can do, which is quite easy to do, is I guess to just provide it. And do note that now I have kind of stopped bothering with the whole thing that, oh, if we are missing it in LTN, then we should provide it. We have lots of distillates. We should probably have started using them much earlier, but here we are. Here we are with one of our lovely niobium pipes, which can cross all over this place. And soon, hopefully, I will get the, what are they called again? Multi-purpose pipes. In theory, I could craft them right now, but I will wait a bit with that. 859,000. I think things are going in the right direction. We are currently not missing any tar, surprisingly. Flavonoids we might need to refill soon. Artificial blood we have a little issue with, of course. Coal gas and syngas, I mean, considering all the syngas we can make over here, we shouldn't really have a problem with that, but yeah, we just need to set up the production. Speaking of production, have I mentioned how much I love this loop? We're getting some acid gas and boom, we have plenty of syngas and plenty of petroleum gas and plenty of sulfur probably. And plenty of all kinds of things. You are only missing like 956 more sulfur. Then you will stop providing that. And then things will be pretty cool. So how is our lovely small parts doing? And also, where is this thing? You used up everything you had quite quickly, I have to say, which is not that great. And here is kind of where we would like to have a lot more of our small parts. And right now we are, as always, sort of missing these iron sticks. And one more thing that I need to check. Did I configure this correctly? No. But you are being output here, yes. So LTN is aware that you exist. We don't have any coal gas. Well, that's not surprising. We have this one. Then I would like to know. If I drive here, you don't take it out. But if I stop here, then you take it out. So that means that as long as I don't stop here, it means that these things should kind of be safe. As long as I only stop on dedicated stops. Like here. You will not take this out. You shall not take this out. You did not take it out. Good, thank you. Then I think this can work. I'm not sure how the first things ended up there, but whatever. Okay, just one more thing that I would like to do. I know, I said that I would not make any more manual deliveries, but apparently I lied. One more. Because I would like to know what the impact is of this. And did you take my Where did that go? Spent next elite battery. Okay. Not quite sure where it went. But apparently I don't have it here. And it's not in my inventory. Oh well. But now you have some small parts, which means that we should be getting more iron ore, which means that we should be getting more small parts, which means that, yeah, you know the drill. Literally, the drill, ha 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 ha, drilling for ores, get it? Yes, okay, I will stop now. Thank you for watching. See you in the next episode.